Okay, so we're going to look over again the end of Samach Tesis. End of Samach Tesis and end of Samach Tesis, yeah. Bikris Chazkus, Labor, Shalom, Al Gesha, Hatzah, Bli Pachad. Ve'emuna HaKadosh Kanal B'chir Shema Yisrael, Ten Pei Ve'eluchom. Emunah, the main way a person goes through this world, which is like a narrow bridge, is Emunah. That is the way to do it. There's no other way. It's impossible. There's simply no other way of doing it. You know, Reb Nachman told, I think Hirsch Bear was Reb Nachman. I think it was Reb Nachman told. Or Reb Nosson, I don't remember. I don't know if Reb Nachman or Reb Nosson. Anyway, Reb Nachman says that in the Shich Suran. He says a person who says, who doesn't understand the Munah. He doesn't know Munah. What do you need Munah for? It's a beautiful world without a Munah. He said he has no life. Life is only works for him if everything works out. But if things are hard, things get better, he said he has no reason to live and nothing to look forward to. Who knows if things get better? Who knows? He said the guy, he has no idea, he has zero connection. I don't remember, I think there was a Nasantaka, I don't remember, but Hirsch Bear came, he said, what are you, Muna? What are you, how can you, China? I guess he was a Nas. I went to Shuk, I went to the market, I made a big killing, and now I'm going to bring my wife jewelry, I'm doing this, everything was okay, what are you making me sugar? Without Hashem, you have nothing, what's the trouble, what's the problem? Life is good, life's great. So listen, I'm telling you right now, a person can buy himself his wife the most beautiful ring. It doesn't have the diamond she wants, the stone, it has this is different, that what she likes. And she makes his life immediately to deep freeze Gehenna, just a second, just takes her a moment. He said, oh, I don't know about that. He went home. He ran back to Ibn quite certain that you're right, boys, you didn't like the ring, boys, you went nuts. She went crazy. She was so upset. And it doesn't mean, it means anything. The person scratches his car, he's devastated. Hey, this happened, that happened. He has we have no idea, we have no connection, we have no clue, no ability to know anything. We can't figure anything out. The Rebbe also says in Siksoran, I said, you can't know. He said, every person, we have to be very appreciative. We have a mitzvah. We know what to do. We know what to do in this world. What do I do? A person doesn't know what to do. A person doesn't know what to do. He's very confused. Very conflicted. I don't know what to do. This doesn't feel right. I don't know. He has no way of knowing. No way to know what to do. The Hashem says the same thing. Same as that thing. It's a person that you know what to do. It's the biggest person. The minute he doesn't have any clarity, he's mistaken. Right, like the Chum's Baba says, anything person who doesn't have if he gets clarity from what wasn't clear. So many a person doesn't have Emunah, he can't get anywhere. He can't start to move. He has no idea how completely immobilized he is, how completely lacking he is. He's missing everything. Shema Yisrael. So Shema Yisrael, you're going now to do war. We're going out of war. Why is he using the Lashon Shema Yisrael? The Gemara says in the Sultan item, Shema Yisrael, Mer Shema, the Emunah, Aktoish, the Holy Emunah. Says Shub Ayach Levav. A person doesn't be afraid. Through Emunah, a person isn't afraid. That's how a person gets rid of his fear. Because he's afraid. The moment he's afraid, so he's completely paralyzed. He can't do anything. Because his fears, he can't get anywhere. He can't get anywhere positive. He can't get anywhere positive. He's disconnected. He's in trouble. So you have to know, I'm going to have to overcome my fears. I'm going to have to overcome my fears. I'm going to have to serve Hashem. That's why I was sitting out on Kellam, he says that, this also this idea of the whole world is Geshtan Ode. Just like the Rebbe said before him. So he says, the main thing is not to be afraid. Why? Because if you're afraid, you won't be able to get anywhere. He said, even an acrobat, if he gets afraid, he can't do it. Usually you can do your act. The minute you get afraid, you might be the best musician, you can't do it. You can't be a person, he feels paralyzed, he can't get anywhere. You have to break that fear. That's the first thing. Okay, my uncle from the Bracha would always say, he said, why shouldn't you be afraid if it's so scary? So Adnan Kelm says, because you won't get anywhere. You have to tell yourself to go over. He said, you have to even not care. He said, I don't care. If I fall, I fall. Don't care. Walk right over the bridge, and then it works as well as it could. He says, but the person, if he's afraid, that will make him fall. But my uncle from the Bracha said differently. He would say, what's behind it is something very, very simple. And so when you're on this bridge, there's only one way to fall, if you're afraid. If you're not afraid, you can't fall. Because you connect to Hashem. So whatever he does is good, and whatever he wants is good. But the minute you lose it, you get afraid. So then you fall away. It's actually like the Moral says about, the Gemara says that Hashem, right, Mash B'Geim, when a person who's arrogant, Hashem puts him down. There we go. The person who's has humility, Hashem lifts him up. So why? What's behind that? Why is that? How does that work? How come? What, the person is arrogant, so why should he be pushed down? Why is he pushed down? The person who has humility, why should he be uplifted? Maybe it's a good reason to be humility. He made a mistake, he fell, I don't know what. So the guy feels humility now, you pick him up, why are you picking him up? I say the person arrogant's okay, maybe he's really great, a lot of good things, why shouldn't he feel big? Why are you throwing him down? What did I do? Why are you throwing me down? So Rav says something very, very beautiful. He says, listen, it's very simple. He said, every person is a created being connected by his very nature to Hashem. That's our nature. We're like a magnet. We're drawn to Hashem, we're drawn to be uplifted to the Eibush. That's who we are, that's our identity. That's our identity. That's what the Hillier Rav says. The thing is like this. The moment a person says, I, this gaiva, inappropriate arrogance, not holy guy, like we live like Hashem, it's important because Hashem made me, we serve Hashem, but this unholy arrogance. So Hashem says, oh, you want to be alone? Fine. So it's like the magnet drops. So any uplift is from Hashem. So he just falls away. And then the other way, the minute a person shifts, the minute a person gets humility, so it throws out all the barriers. And suddenly again, his natural tendency to be uplifted because he's created being from Hashem takes over, and he's just picked up. It's like floating in the water. When you're in the water, you float. Floating in the water, float. The thing is, if he ties a cannonball to his ankle, so even though he naturally floats, he's gonna go down. He's gonna let go of that cannonball. Then back up. That's the bottom. That's what it is. It's the same thing. A person, with the moment we have a munah, the moment a person has a munah, he doesn't have arrogance. He's not afraid. He has a munah, he has an love, so he's fine. He's okay. But if he's not, if he thinks he's so big, and that's of course always from the fact that he's afraid, he's insecure. The person thinks he's big, it's from insecurity, it's not from anything good. Why should you think you're big? Who are you? Why should you think you're big? Arrogant. What's the problem? What makes you feel that way? Because the person is closed off, he's closed. He's closed because he's got a certain fear, he's afraid, he's insecure, there's some insecurity there. Why does he have to go around like looking such a good around? It's because he's insecure. So why are you insecure? Because you're not connected to Hashem. It's lack of a munah. It's lack of a munah. Yeah. He says you don't have to be afraid. You have a munah, you don't have to be afraid. Hashem is your God. I'm throwing with you to save you. This Hashem is with me. I will not be afraid. Because since I'm absolutely certain Hashem, I believe in Hashem with complete munah. The whole world is filled with glory. Everything. Hashem is everywhere. Everywhere. Every place. Everything. So what do I have to be afraid of? Hashem's right here with me. Hashem's always with me. Why should I be afraid of people do? Why should I be afraid? And the Rebbe says the person in the Hashem, he sees him die. He says, okay, one dies. Okay. At a certain point, if you look at it the right way, nothing should move you. Usually it doesn't work that way anyway. The person doesn't care. He feels he's going to die because he's confused. He doesn't know what. He doesn't know what's going on. But a person in the has real emunah, so he's okay no matter what. That's incredible koach. It's incredible koach. You know emunah? Yeah, that's what emunah is about. Because a person has true emunah in Hashem, strong emunah in Hashem, but he'll certainly win. He'll defeat all the hardships, all the difficulties. Because he has emunah. That's the koach of emunah. Again, he's connected to Hashem. Through that emunah, that's what emunah is. That's what emunah does. That's what Chazal Levenstein would say about himself. He said when he was in Siberia, he said, I had to work very long days, very difficult.
Who?
Rabbi Chazal Levenstein. Rabbi Chazal Abramsky, mistake. Chazal Levenstein was a Meshkiach Chimir, Rabbi Chazal Abramsky. He was down in London, they moved to Bnei I think it's a Bodke. He was actually he was a very, very great person. He wrote the Chazon Yecheskel Tosefta, murdered computers. So anyway, so he's incredible. Never wasted a second. Always learning. Always learning. Very, very great person. And so once when he was in Siberia, it was very hard. He said it used to be so constantly hard for me. So I would wake up in the morning. After a bruising day, the day before, working without letting up. By the time you go to bed, you're so exhausted, you just fall asleep. You get up in the morning, you're supposed to say, Mordani. Right? Mordani is just the one line. That's what we do. So I'd say, Mordani, Right? Thank you, Hashem, the living God. Sustains his leader. Chayim, so everybody stop right here. That you return me on Neshama. And he said, well, why am I thinking to Rosh Hashanah? He said, I'm like a slave. 10 hours a day, I'm killing myself. I'm not getting anywhere. Why am I thanking Hashem for taking me back? Maybe I'd like to learn. If I can an hour of learning towards learning Torah, but I can't learn a word. I can't do it. I can't. It's like a torture. It's like Ganem. So why am I thanking Hashem for giving my Hashem back? I said, right away I started to think, I said, Rabbi Musach, even just the Munah, without any learning, without any clue, just the Munah is already worth being here. That's the bottom line. That's what the Rebbe is saying. Yeah, you have a Munah, that's already, with what, and you get through all your difficulties. So Joshua says, well, man, this is Joshua, Libi, okay, in the end, the person will do tshuva, connect to Hashem. Out of this I will enter my heart, therefore I will hear him. Zois b'ches malchus Munah. Zois is malchus Munah for him, like Moses, because inside a simple level, again, which Moshe explains, the idea of malchus, Hashem Melech, that is most clear when it's hard and a person forces himself anyway. That's the beginning of Amunah. Amunah is when your seichel doesn't understand. Amunah is not when your seichel. So we're going to have Amunah that I have sefer open and I'm learning. I need Amunah. You see the sefer, it's open, it's very clean. I need Amunah if I get in the train, then I'm in the train. I see that. The person who's Amunah, who has delusions, he's in bad spirits, he's in a bad situation. People see things. You don't see after Amunah. Because of Amunah, his friend, he doesn't meet to come after me, he doesn't meet he's okay, he's whatever. Person of Amunah, and Hashem is going to take care of me, he's with me, he loves me, he's right here with me. That's what we have to have Amunah. So Amunah is Malchus, Zos is Malchus Amunah. This, because it has to be right, it has to be clear. When it's hard, it has to be clear. That's the Tikkunim also says this idea. It's Zos. Hashem Zeicha, the Or of Amunah, true Amunah, not to be afraid of anything, and to know. Shouldn't be anything, just work on Amunah, everything's going to work out. That's what they think of so many times.
You continue.
Okay, the next piece is long. So either we skip the next piece, we're doing already one or two small. Okay. We're up to Ayin. Shibas Nefesh Ayin. Me'in HaTorah's Nedorim, Aydei Charata. So Ras, of course, he takes halacha. Seems very interesting halacha. And he just takes you up, uplifts you to the highest place. This is what this is. And of course, another beautiful, special reason to be filled with chizuk, filled with gratitude to Hashem. Just, no matter what, keep going. It's incredible. Person regrets it. He said, Neder, said this and this will do it now, he regrets it. And if he does it the right way, 3 people, whatever it is, HaTorah's Nedorim, different ways of doing it, goes away, finished. Different halachos, who exactly does HaTorah's Nedorim? Can one person do HaTorah's Nedorim? Who and when? Oh, big halachos. The Chayil B'Havim from this halacha, Eitzim Chaf to Hashem, the very powerful kindness of Hashem, Ad Ein Sof, boundless kindness, Ein Tachlis, no, absolutely no tachlis, no end to Hashem's kindness. No cessation. Ein Shmiyash B'Lim Power. And that there's no giving up no matter what in the whole world. Why? So Darim Shalom Leiter, what Israel is Darim. So B'Chir B'Voy Moed. What does this mean? What does this next thing? This is awesome. No, so still not awesome. Why is it awesome? I'm going to have this coffee. Why not? Hashem said you could have the coffee, right? So what does one neder do? It's like giving my word. Like, what does it mean? And there's a very serious prohibition. A person who places a neder, he's in trouble. I'll make trouble for a neder. So look, my neder, he has to go up to this very high place. Surrounding lights, this incredibly high place. So that's the Torah. This very, very high place. This very high place is forming, it's fashioning a new Isser. I'm bringing down from the place where the Torah is given this new prohibition. Person regrets it, finished. Person is hard to regrets it in front of a chacham, maybe 3 people, maybe one mufuk b'doiroi, depending on the halacha there. What exactly, who exactly? Not every chacham can just get rid of the neder. It's not so simple. She said, "Bechinas true. B'chol often though, however it works, person regrets in the right combination. Maybe 3 people, maybe you know better than maybe not. Maybe one does. Here's this bechinah tshuva. So then what happened to your neder? You went to this very hard place. You drew down. This code became awesome. Wow, from the Torah. Whoa, serious issue. No joke. I regret it. I'm doing tshuva. But then there's a chacham. That's all. It's fine. Erased. The car's erased. What happened? Tikran tshuva echorot. Tshuva is also his bechinah echorot. Kisham bechinah simakim for now. Tshuva is tansa idea shalom. In this place, where we draw down a neder, it's also the shorish of tshuva. That's what tshuva goes. Tshuva goes to this place, this very, very, very hard place, where a person returns, everything returns to the way it's supposed to be. So it's also the idea where a person made a vow, and he says, no, I regret it. In front of a chacham, in front of a few chacham, whatever the pshat is, few people, and they say, okay, yeah, this is a place where you can deal with it. A particular nether, which not every nether can be dealt with in this manner, but those that can. So when I said this coffee, nether, if somebody made it as this coffee, it should be also to him. So then, with this very high place, and put down, this is awesome. So the minute that he says, no, I regret it in front of the chacham, however it works, the right way of this and the type of nether, it can work the way it should work. So this is mutter. It doesn't permit it. Why is it permitted? Because I'm going with tshuva, this tshuva, regret, charata, and tshuva, I'm also going to this very high place where the dharma from. His makif and his surrounding life, that would be not simple. That's which is the place where we don't know anything, we know nothing. So it's endless chesed in this place. Person will regret it, and the tshuva forever, no matter what. Why? That's the power of regret. Regret is such a powerful thing, such a powerful place. But that's how they regret. Of course, there are different levels of regret. But today they bring from even from the Altanya. I remember they bring up this, you have to know regret, what regret is. There was a guy, it was a seicher or something, who wanted to send his stuff. I've heard a few different mashalim. One is a person he didn't want to go all the way around. It's a lake, he figures it's iced up enough to cross over. They told him, yeah, it's fine. It's freezing, he has no clothing, he has nowhere to go. He just has one facility, he's in a rush, taking the business, and then he hears a crack. And boy, as he's sinking in the water, boy, does he regret not going around. That's how a person feels. Regret means really regret, not just that the person wants to regret it, but he's not there. Regret means really regretting. But that's the power of regretting. And of course, there are many levels. A simple level of person, which you haven't done, is also regret. Tshuva is a wondrous thing. Well, the malam yadas, the above understanding. What do you mean? A guy comes and breaks your windows. He says, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you have to replace those windows. Like, what do you mean, sorry? So, no, I'm sorry, it's enough. What do you mean it's enough? Pay for those windows. You gotta fix it. You gotta fix it. You can't just break something. It's even as a word, high in the Torah, Tshuva never stops no matter what. It's not a person who's levels who go to the Rav, they'll say, no, actually now it's too late for you, Tshuva is over for you. No such thing. No matter what. We'll see. He explains, he says that there's a bechina where when there's a break, we will learn a little bit of Tzochet to learn one time, maybe to look a little bit what the Ri says. She says, but very, very bad line, since the bechina when there was a break, things were broken, and then came a new light to fix it. Or ma chalash. Shognasan says that means every time a person breaks more, it generated with that is a new light to fix what's broken. Because no, now it's too late. There's no such thing as too late. There's always an achalash that can fix this new problem. That's how Shognasan explains. I can't call it beyond. I feel me shemaschil lashuk. Well, I tried that. I tried Tshuva. I tried it. It doesn't work. But never can show me sex. I fell. I tried it. I fell. So now what? It doesn't work. I feel in his kapapon. So I tried lots of times. Overchopam. No, achakach lashnav kral. So what he fell, as explained before. I'll be here until this chazek. Let's go home. She has to turn herself and start anew. Each time, no matter what. Tshuva never, ever is finished. It's never interrupted so that a person can no longer do tshuva. Sham chesed anitzol, but tshuva chesed is never ending. We can understand this from the Torah Sadarim, from the knowing balance. A person can get rid of the neder, the neder down through regret. She begins tshuva, and that's why she begins to chacham, through the koach of chacham. And the pisha neder, that's when begins to regret. You know that's very hard. But kifin, shmam das, kifin, bigul hard and das. Shosh Torah, shosh tshuva, because tshuva is as the tshuva has been also of bichish beginning of what you say, shom is part of that. There's a higher level, which is where the source of the knowledge is. So the higher level, that's why it says tshuva is before Torah, before higher bechina. Every person, every level, every time, there's such powerful, wondrous chasadim, higher and higher. But now I can't even talk about it, the heart can't even think about it. Even though Hashem did incredible kindness, He picked him up from the garbage dump, and he brought him closer. What happened? He did not have pity on himself. He blemished even this chesed. Now what? Not once. Count upon him. Again, Hashem helped him. He's back. I'm not going to do that again. Again. Oh, what happened? Again. See, well, now it's too late. Nope. What do you mean? That's it. You blemish the chesed. That's them. No one's going to take you in again. This thing's a security guard. Catch him, he's not doing the job. Listen, you have a job here, blah, blah, blah. How many times are you going to take it? Listen, this is not your field. Go somewhere else, a place. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're join police force, be a walking policeman, you're always walking away. Maybe do it. This is not for you. I don't know what to tell you. So no, Hashem, and no such thing. Always do tshuva. Always do tshuva. Sometimes there's not siyat d'shmaya, b'china where a person gets less siyat d'shmaya. If he says, I'll do tshuva later, they don't give him siyat d'shmaya. But he can always find his way to do tshuva. Once he tries his best, sincerely, he can always find a way to do tshuva. But even higher chesed, ain't so for that end. Over to koychon is galash is brought the kol makush hem koychon is chus asad of God. And now there's a big person who always comes close to Hashem. No matter what they were, no matter how many times they fell, get the strength. We tell them the true tzaddik was chus asad of God. The chacham koder yishmu ela b'yachot kodeshi. It's chus the big tzaddik and the chacham the generation. If he listens and does what he goes in his ways. That's the idea, that's the catch. A person can't, on his own, it's not so simple. The only person, that's part of the idea, there's certain barriers, Hashem explains, so Chauvin actually, I was trying to say every day a little something about Chauvin. So Hashem explains that, the Zohar says there's certain p'gam, there's certain things, there's no tshuva. So this is why, because this p'gam, there's certain favors, it's like a person falls to kfir, or seems to have other things also, there's a bliss. They can really get him in trouble because they blemish his understanding, his das. So what do you do now? There's like no mind. Like, what do you do now? What do I do now? My mind is gone. Now what? So a person has to be able to transcend. If he usually has a munach chachamim and does just what they say, even he doesn't understand, he doesn't see it that way, whatever, he thinks it's different, he doesn't know. He just follows what they say. He's going to get him out of it because he transcended the problem, goes to a higher place, the source of this of tshuva, this higher level, and that restores everything the way it's supposed to be. That's what it does. That's why it says there's no tshuva, but there is tshuva. The tshuva is to the tzaddikim, to following the ways, listening to them, even though I don't understand it, or I don't know. This is what that's what the Rasa says in the introduction to the Klali. What do you think you say if it's some kind of joke? You go to the mikveh, you say 10 minutes more, and everything's okay. 10 till it's fine. That's what. What was it? Naaman, right? He asked, Novi. He said, what? You're telling me to go
to the river 7 times.
Yarden, huh?
Yeah, the king of...
he had leprosy.
King.
He said, go bathe in the Yarden 7 times. You know how many baths I've taken? Better rivers than this. This is like a junk river. I've been in like good places, the best in the world. Never helped me. This is gonna help me 7 times. So someone with me said, listen, what do you care? Just do what he said first. Then, if it doesn't work, come back and then come after him. But don't just disregard it without a moment's thought. Try it. So he did say 7 times. It's better. What? Maybe it was Elisha. I don't know. But actually, I don't know. I'm not sure. But actually, yeah, it was Elisha for sure because Gehazi afterwards asked for schar. Listen, give me anything. Gehazi went after, give me money. And Gehazi became a leper because of that. But actually, the Indian is, it's the same idea. The person thinks he knows, he understands this can't happen, that. He has no idea. This is a little something, and that does everything.
So it doesn't get harder and harder. You should get it harder and harder because you're tapping into higher level chesed.
It's harder and it's not
higher
harder.
level.
It's not quite so simple.
And the tshuva has to be the arousing from as lower as you get. It has to be arousing further higher.
Kind of, yes and no. Rav Nosson explains it very deep.
But if you're saying high, you say that.
Not necessarily. No, sometimes Rav Nosson says something very interesting. He says sometimes we find a person.
English, but it's getting harder and harder.
No,
How much?
Yes and no. Rav Nosson says like this. This is very interesting. He says every person in Shema Torah, you find people. There's a person named Elizabeth Daria. He was like doing the worst of areas, paying big money. And at a certain point, he said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna maybe I can do tshuva. I'm gonna do tshuva. I want to do tshuva." And he literally died doing tshuva, crying. This helped me have a job. Famous story. What are they? So, how do you do tshuva? How do you do tshuva? Here he's on the way to do the worst thing. Suddenly do tshuva. How did that happen? How did that happen? Same as another one. Well, some person set up, hired someone to do Savera. He paid a lot of money. He hit him in the face. He left. What happened? He was about to be very good at Savera. That's the rule. How'd you leave? What happened? How did you get out of that? So it doesn't, because again, it should be harder, it should be virtually impossible. He's on the way. He's doing it by the times. And suddenly, we'll save it. Why are you saving it? What happened? So, it's very interesting. Nosson says, every person has an incredible power that's like endless. He says, the Rebbe says in the Song of Torah, at the beginning, he says, my smart and understanding, clever neshama. Don't be like the elephant and the camel that once you train, you break him in. It gets hit, it knows. If your halter is pulled, you go after or else, if you don't go, you'll get hit. It's like, even a mouse that pulls the halter, the elephant follows. It's afraid. Not, if you get hit, it knows already. The big camel follows. It's only a mouse. Take a look what it is, only a mouse. That's the Torah. The truth is, a person, if he's able to connect himself to who he really is, all this stuff is nonsense. It doesn't exist. Chaim Shlomo says the same thing. And the truth is the Medrash. This is the Medrash. The Medrash says that by Avraham Avinu,
and this is the marshal.
The marshal, he says, that's the same thing. A person who connects to the 18 Tov, to who he really is, the Shama Torah, who he really is, the Torah has no meaning. It's nothing. It's only, it seems like it because he's still involved in himself, and really he's able to be transcendent and connect to his real self. It just throws it off at zero.
What he has to do with the elephant?
He has to crush it. He's an elephant. It's a little mouse. He's used to going one way. He has a head. And it was hard for him. He did this. So what? Now, connect to who you really are. You're like 1,000,000 times stronger than this little mouse. Just crush it.
And the mouse is pushing the elephant.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing. So the Medrash really says it, although Chaim Shlomo also says it in Six Musar in a different context, but based on the Medrash probably. But the Medrash says that Avraham Avinu, he said the Yetzer Hara is like a cripple. He really can't do much. Other Rishon comes, give you money, he's sitting at the crossroads. Rabbi can make himself look scared. Hey, give you money. Okay, I don't know. He gives it to him. No, give me money. Okay, this one, that one, the other one. So Avraham comes up to him and says, what? You're a cripple, you're nothing. He started beating him up, beating the days out of him. That's what the Medrash says. He has no koach. So then you become Avraham Avinu. Good riddance. The Chaim Shlomo says in his way, he says that he's Medayik.
Is it a real Medrash?
It's a Medrash, sure.
Yeah,
well, they say it. So they start beating him up. They say it. So Chaim Shlomo says in Sifus Musar, he says, why? He says, the Yetzer Hara, when Yaakov has the source laser for it, he's fighting. He said, I want to go. He said, tell me your name. What does he say? What do you know my name? So Pashas it means because the Malach of his name is Chorei Shlichus, so every time it changes maybe. But again, so he has a name for now. I want to tell him what his name now. What his name now is. So Chaim Shlomo explains, the name means it's a tachlis, something real to it. Yetzer Hara is nothing real. It doesn't have any substance. What name? I don't have a name. I'm nothing. If you just strengthen yourself, overcome, you win. That's the bottom line. That's it. So the answer is that you're right, it's harder and harder. But if you reach that deep part of yourself, then it's nothing anymore.
Because it was never such a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea of the breaking in. The person, he's got his own challenges. He can't reach. The reason why he gets, because we're like this elephant or like this camel, because we're being broken with a Tahara because we're not reaching our strength. So we're sort of powerless. But then you reach your strength, you reveal that what's really holding you is this little something else a little big. Huh?
And you reach your strength.
You keep working, you keep trying, keep more working. I'm trying, I'm working on it, it's taking time. But no, keep that. Until you get there and it's like goodbye. And every person's seen at a different level. The some level person says, this is no good, I don't want it. I don't want to do this anymore. Goodbye, good, what happened? No challenge, nothing. It doesn't mean you can't go back. Everybody only says it's a challenge. But bottom line, it's not a positive thing. Not a positive thing. Not a positive thing. We have a koach. We just have to connect to our koach. So you're right. It gets harder and harder. And it gets much more not positive. And you get less self-admire. But if you reach that little part, you're okay. Hashem is zochet, real tshuva, real chizuk.